Hi folks, this is Miguel from the Embargo Man, right? Hello. This is just one of my videos to post, and even though I would say this, after I have done with this video, I will tell you one thing about trade wars, right? If you haven't heard about trade wars, this trade war, I think it would lead us to another war. I mean, this is kind of ridiculous, and then this is what the people, this isn't Cleveland, Florida, right? But this is besides what the people in South Korea. Thank you for this, for the stupid decisions that with your own government try to say make a trade war against Japan. We already have done a trade war with Japan with Japan, and what happened? Nothing happens. Nothing happens because we didn't ask for them to lend up a couple of pieces of land. All right, pieces of land. Yeah, that's right, pieces of land. You're violating you're trying to violate a treaty. You try to change things around and stuff, right? So, for all of you folks out there, I just made up a joke and stuff like that, right? It's true. This is about the trade war, right? The one says this guy in the gas station in South Korea, that was says, "Hey, hi sir, I want. Can you sell me some regular gasoline?" And this guy says, "What kind of car you have?" This guy responds, "I have a Ford Mustang." This guy, then the gas station owner says, "Okay, I'm gonna fill up your Ford Mustang. Fill her up. Thank you. Have a nice day." And the owner says, "Thank you." The next owner came and says, "Hi, sir. I want to fill up my car with regular gasoline." And this guy, and the gas station owner says, "What kind of car you got?" The owner says, "I have a Nissan 350Z." The gas station owner says, "Fuck you, get lost. No gas for you. Get something else." Right? And then that's the same thing, same way. A person in Seoul, South Korea put an example that says, "Oh yes, I got a Chevy, I got a Ford, or I got a Honda, or I got a Mercedes-Benz. All right, they just say, go ahead. I'm gonna sell this guy some gas, right?" Somebody that in the same country in South Korea says, "Oh, I have a Honda, I have a Toyota, I have the," and they say "fuck you" on them, right? That's how this trade war is working. It's working that way, leading us to another war. What is happening with this kind of war? I'm gonna just tell you one thing. I know that I did two things about it. Is the Takeshima dodo, right? I mean, this thing has been going on for years and years and years. What does it lead to? All right, most likely people voting. If you're voting for a president, make sure they're not gonna sign another treaty to replace the 1951 San Francisco Peace Treaty. But then it's gonna take place in Italy. And why in Italy? Because they believe that the lying court rocks, or saying Takeshima dodo, that Marco Polo set foot before the Lane Court rock ship did. Before the Lane Court ship did from France, right? So people are gonna sign this. People are gonna sign this. Colombia's gonna be included because what does this thing cost? It's a Trojan horse, right? Why is a Trojan horse? Because it's gonna have Japan involved with another war. Then you have like this Sandinistas and stuff. You know, may have Japanese fighting Sandinistas, and at the end, the U.S. will say "fuck you" to Japan, and they sided with Korea. And guess what? Colombia side knows that the U.S. has a stronger navy than Japan's. I mean, this is the reason why a trade war could lead to war. A trade war within the U.S. and a trade war within Japan and South Korea leads the U.S. to spend money after the successor, to spend money on another war involving over 2 rock islands that Korea has control and Japan want to claim their right to return those islands. And what they gonna do after all this? Going against Japan's will, involving in another country that have another territorial conflict dispute, right? That's why I am against the trade war between Japan and Korea. Could cause more spending on war, more money spending on war. The first war that the U.S. will have against Japan since 75 years. That's why I disagree with that trade war. Thank you for the people in South Korea having us to prepare in another war. Why? I ain't gonna fight that war. Even if it's for San Andreas, I ain't gonna fight that war. Forget it. I believe in my right that Takeshima belongs to Japan, but then backstabbing Japan will be like the worst scenario, and you are planning that. Thank you, suckers, for planning to have the U.S. to spend in another war that we didn't have with another country who is our ally. That you're gonna lead us to have our first war with them in 75 years. Goodbye, folks.